Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for watching PT's Far Removed Uncle. If you haven't seen Fraudy's new video that he just released July 16th, 2023, entitled Jeremy DeWitte Girlfriend Reports Wife to Family Services, then I suggest you check it out because it's an interesting video and it actually just happened this year, June of 2023, where it's saying Jennifer Burton called Department of Children's and Family, DCF, and reported Rania in an attempt to harass her since, according to Rania, Jennifer is doing it because Jennifer wants to get Rania out of the picture so that Jennifer can marry Jeremy. Of course, Jennifer is again abusing the system, using law enforcement and emergency calls as a tool of harassment against people that she has a vendetta against. We all know that, and Rania articulates that in the video to the officers, that she's just being harassed and that Jennifer keeps calling child services and 911 and stuff, and it's harassing Rania. Now, if you watch the video, you see when the officers and the sheriff is in Rania's house, that, you know, Amira's happy, Amira's well taken care of, Rania's there, she's not abusing drugs or alcohol or anything, she's paying attention to the dogs and the kid, you know. The officers take the report like they're supposed to, but they can see that there's no abuse and neglect going on here. It's clearly a tool of harassment that Jennifer's using against Rania, and Rania complains a lot in the video, and rightfully so, that this woman just keeps harassing and making these calls. Rania takes it out on the DCF family services agents, and tells them that, you know, you guys just keep coming. Why do you guys keep coming to my house? And they explain, you know, whenever we get a call, even if it's an anonymous call, we have to investigate, which is kind of a BS answer. I mean, give it up after a while. You don't have to go through the house at this point. You've been there so many times. You know these are fraud calls coming from Jennifer Burton. But, you know, they're doing their job. And you got to kind of feel bad for Rania that she's being put through this. But you also have to realize the main point is that Jeremy DeWitte could put an end to all of this at any point. All they would have to do is get a restraining order against Jennifer, which would be granted. I mean, Jennifer has a documented history of saying lies about Jeremy DeWitte and other people and abusing law enforcement services as retribution against people that she doesn't like, and making up false claims against people in order to extort them and use them in a way. She also has filed accurate reports, but, you know, we're not talking about the things that she says that are true. We're talking about the things that she says that are just made up and vindictive. I don't think she has anything against Jeremy DeWitte at this point where he's like, you know, I've got to stay with this woman, that way she doesn't blackmail me or something. I think she's exposed all there is that she knows about Jeremy DeWitte at this point. So at this point, Jeremy DeWitte should either file a restraining order against Jennifer and get her out of their life forever, or sit down with his wife and let her know that, you know, he loves Jennifer more than anything. And, you know, he wants Jennifer to be his other wife, like he said a long, long time ago. Personally, I don't know what Jeremy's doing. Jeremy DeWitte has written letters when he was in prison stating that he's just using Jennifer to try to get reduced sentences so she would be a witness for him instead of against him, and that he doesn't like Jennifer and that he's never leaving his wife. But then we see these videos where he's talking to Jennifer about leaving his wife and wanting to have a life with Jennifer. The story that I tend to believe is the story, not what Jeremy says, but what he's actually doing. I mean, obviously he's telling Jennifer one thing, but then he's doing something completely else, and he's denying her publicly in every situation. I've never seen him actually accept her and his relationship publicly in a public setting, only privately when it's like being recorded, when he didn't expect the recordings to be out there. Jennifer is clearly abusing the system and using it against Jeremy and his wife and other people. But Jeremy is obviously allowing it, and it continues to allow it. He met her in early 2018. It's been over 5 years. The first night that he met her, she went home and called 911 on him, and then wrote out a 3-page report and went to his office and took secret video, audio, and pictures and compiled that together with her 3-page written report and took it into the sheriff's office 5 days after she first met him. So she met him, went out on a date with him, went home, researched him, and by early morning the next day she was calling 911 to report him to law enforcement. Law enforcement said, "We need more than just what you're saying. Do you have any evidence of this?" And she said, "I'll get it." She got off the phone, and over the next couple days, she went and saw Jeremy and called him, recorded the phone calls, went to his office, started snapping photos and taking pictures of his stuff, and talking to him while recording the audio, trying to get him to indict himself. And then she took all that within 5 days of meeting him to law enforcement. She's been doing that sort of stuff ever since. Literally been going on for over 5 years. She met him in, I think, March of 2018 on Ashley Madison. I'm going to put a link down in the description to this new channel that just popped up. It's called So You Dated a Police Impersonator. And it's by this guy asking Jennifer some intellectual, smart, and intuitive questions. One of those questions that he asked her, and he hopes that she listens to this and responds. I want you guys to go respond to this, subscribe to this guy's channel. But one of the questions he asked Jennifer is, why was she on Ashley Madison? We all understand Jeremy was on Ashley Madison because he wanted to find another married person to sleep with. But Jennifer wasn't married. What was she doing on Ashley Madison? This guy, I think he alleges that she was just there to extort men. And she found the perfect victim to extort Jeremy, and to extort, Jeremy. It was Jeremy she wanted to extort. I think this guy asked some really great questions of Jennifer. I wish she would listen to it. And maybe if this guy gets a lot of subscribers, Jennifer will take note and it'll get under her skin to where she makes a video about it and responds to some of this guy's questions, because he has great questions for Jennifer Burton about her relationship with Jeremy and some of the stuff she's done in the past, like to her grandmother and to other officers, where she's made these allegations which maybe didn't hold water, and about these, other allegations, we'll just say, for YouTube monetization purposes. I don't want to say what they are because they're so horrendous that even the word will trigger things on YouTube that will get channels demonetized. So again, check out the link down in the description. It's So You Dated a Police Impersonator. It's a play on Jennifer's channel, which is So I Dated a Police Impersonator, which is in of itself another play on the Mike Myers movie from the 90s called So I Married an Axe Murderer, which is a movie. It's a comedy, but it's about a woman who married a man, and then he realizes that she's a psychopath, and he tries his hardest to get out of the marriage or something like that. But no matter what he does, she keeps popping up because she's the psychopathic axe murderer. I think that's the storyline, but I don't find it a coincidence that Jennifer attached to that movie her whole life story, and she's named her channel as a play off of that movie. But anyway, this guy's funny because he made his channel a play off of her play off of that movie, which is actually the real story of her life. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and go check out this guy's channel, subscribe to it. Link is down in the description. And of course, you're already subscribed to Fraudy, I'm sure. And if you haven't seen this video, go find his channel and watch it, just so you can see what kind of stuff Jennifer Burton is doing behind the scenes. If you've already seen all this, then comment down below and let me know what you think about Jennifer Burton. Maybe she'll read these comments and she'll be able to hear directly from you and hear what you think from your own words. Comment down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Jeremy Dewitte Day.